Hello, all. Okay, so this was our food that we had and tried on, I believe, either day one and day two, or just day one of Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. This was the day that my sister was with me. We loved it a lot. Oh, I loved it a lot. Had some great food options that we tried. Most of them were pretty much a hit. Some of them not so much. Let's look into it. Here we go. Bloomin' Cheese's channel. Hope you guys do put down there in those comments. Write them up. Hope you guys do subscribe. If you can. If you really do like it, please do subscribe. Please look at my partner channel, Space Mountain Dave Cantrell, and please do look around this community because a lot of people love the support. If you like their channel, subscribe. If you don't need to. It's your opinion. Let's go with this food review. That was the first one. Let's do this. So, jumping into this item itself, the BLT scone. We liked the texture, the BLT scone. It had a very nice texture, it had really nice flavor. I've never really tasted a scone that good in myself. Only having one, I wish I got two. They are they're not really filling, but you know what? We did that because we knew we were going to have quite a bit more eats. And hopefully had a great time at the same time. This was fantastic food for that night. It had really nice texture on the scone part, and also they gave us a little bit of meat on the side. That was a nice added texture to it. With that, you kind of just scooped and scooped. Would I get it again? Heck yeah! That was a big hit that night, and that was a great way to start off the night for us at Epcot Flower and Garden. Let's jump into the next one. Hello, this is number 2. This is the staple of what we usually get. So we kind of cheated when we went to the France Pavilion. You walk right up to that little kiosk, walk right on past it, walk all the way to the back, right in that corner, not on Ratatouille side. That is a good option. Could be another staple backbone. Go to the opposite side. They have that restaurant in the very back. Just keep walking. There's usually a little bit of a line, but it is worth it for that bakery. I'm telling you, the let's see if I can say this correctly. Croque Monsieur. The grilled cheese with ham, little bit of jam, and crispy outside, because this, I believe, a little bit deep fried, has had cheese on the outside, so I crisped it up. There is really nice bread that they always make. I believe it's homemade from them. There is also the smells of all the bread that you can just basically get a whiff of each and every second that you're in there and gets you more and more hungry for getting what you're getting. Yeah, I do sometimes have seasonal food in here, I noticed. This time we did not go towards that. We went towards one of our so-called staple regulars, which is the curcuma sure. We loved it. We would get it again. It's a staple. Why wouldn't you get it again? Because it is there in case something's off with the rest of the festival. We had a great and fantastic time because we got the curcuma sure. Let's go towards the next one. Okay. This is why we had this staple from before. To me, personally, my sister had a different opinion on it. Let's say Steph, my sister's opinion. She loved these. She liked them enough. She liked these arepas really good. They had a little bit of shrimp, one shrimp. They had avocado. They also had a little bit of tomato paste, they called, but it was salsa. And she liked it enough. It was, it was pretty good, she thought. My opinion, I did not like these arepas at all. Personally, they had the arepas that they had themselves, the small breads. To me, they tasted undercooked and like really chewy, almost like rubber to me. It just had a really, really bad texture in my mouth when I was trying to eat some of it. And then the avocado itself was not avocado it all the way. It had that tomato paste mixed in with it, so it was almost like a spicy avocado spread. And then they had tomato pieces on top of the salsa, and they had the shrimp, which to me almost tasted like it had no seasoning, no flavor, just regular shrimp, cold shrimp that you would get at Kmart. Um, a little miss. Wasn't bad. It was a nice different technique to it. Um, Texture for me kind of threw me off and threw me for a loop, and I went on a roller coaster in Epcot. Um, the swirly ones just went like this. I will never go towards that again. Never go towards that again. Maybe go towards a dessert section in that stand. Sure. I would try something else, maybe. Sure. If they keep that around, hopefully they upgrade it, update it, make it better. That would be nice too. I believe this is their first year of doing these, and they were not good at all to me. I did not like the texture. It threw me off. Done with that. Let's go to the last one right over here. Yes, I can finally talk about the last thing we had that night that I took a picture of. And there was a few other things, obviously. But these are the things that were noteworthy. Either for the bad, or for the good, or for the staple we always get. Let's talk about the frushi. This, oh my gosh, it blew my world. Um, the technique that they used to combine I believe it was sticky rice on the outside, but it was like a sweeter side, and then they also had the sweet cucumber. Everything seemed sweet to me. It was like a fruit. And then there was a lot of different strawberries and different fruit in there, sliced. They looked manageable to use a chopstick if you wanted to eat with. Um, the topping that it was on it complemented it really well. I cannot say enough of this frushi. You cannot go without going to the garden festival, flower and garden. You cannot not get the frushi, because that's just crazy. Now, you might get a line a little bit sometimes, because that is a popular one-ish at times of the day. I would recommend trying to maybe have it either as one of the first things you eat, or just do like I did. Have it as one of the last things. There was not that many people in that line at towards the end of the night. It was okay. Or towards the end of the time that we were there. Had a great time. Oh, I can't talk enough about this frushi. So I'm gonna stop here and just leave with this. Frushi.